Hello everyone, my name is Rage and welcome to Mod of the Week. This week we're comboing to number 1, we've got the Devil's Harvest. It's a total conversion, giving us new enemies, new items, new music, new floors and new ways to play. The Other's the character that I am using. He's got a scythe, he's mainly melee, but if you charge up, as you can see, you send your scythe flying freely. And then just to change it up a little bit, if you press shift, you're an invincible ghost of death. And no, that doesn't need to rhyme, cause when you're an invincible ghost of death, you just kill people you don't like. How y'all doing? Having a good day? Any of you that are still here after that, I am proud of you. I am definitely proud of you, and I think those of you that are still here after experiencing that quite frankly painful, cringeworthy, and altogether terrible introduction to any given video, and ooh, what does this do? Rock Heart. Okay. Oh my god, yes! We get to swing with boulders! Oh, that is awesome! That rocks! It was obvious, okay, but you know, I'm only capable of making bad jokes. I know this. I've come to accept this. You know, it takes a big man to accept that he's never funny, alright? Do you know how unfunny Goliath was? I'll admit that was a stretch, but I had to think of a famous large man, which is, again, a sentence I never thought I'd really say. Can I get a famous large man? Anybody? A famous large man, please. God damn, this has been a train wreck, so that's fine. You know, it could be worse, and I really do mean that. It actually could be worse, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I guess no matter what situation you are in, it could be worse, right? You could be flopping on the floor, you could have lost your arms, but at least you've still got the floor. Maybe this example got lost a little bit in the telling, but that is fine. But yeah, those of you that are here, you probably are exhibiting something that I find quite quirksome about humanity, and I think quirksome is quite a good word. If it's not a word, it really should be a word. Oh yeah, so obviously, let me talk about the character first as I slosh blood out of this poop. Now that is an Isaac-only sentence right there, my word. So this character is a melee-only character with a scythe, which is something I've always wanted. I mean, scythe combat, everybody loves a bit of scythe, but a melee-only character is really cool, and obviously we can charge it up, and we got that going, and we got the shift of the massive boom, and that's all cool, as you heard with my lovely, lovely introduction, and it's just a very, very fun, unique character. So comboing it with this mod seemed like a cool way to do it, because the conversion mod is called the Devil's Harvest, and we're playing as, you know, like Death, and I feel like Death and the Devil would probably get on as, you know, quite chummy, you know. I think they'd be compadres. What the hell is that? It's the giant ass eye! Become the fat cat, Guppy's eye. Interesting, I wonder what that does. Very, very curious. I do really love these rock tiers. Like, that is just fantastic. Though we have lost the ability to project our scythe blade, at least we have gained lines of rocks, which I feel like is probably as good. It's at the very least comparable, I would say. And what I was going to say, in fact, I probably want to take the pinking shears. The pinking shears are a fantastic little item. They absolutely annihilate everything. Let us shift into here, see what we've got. Nothing too crazy. Let us leave. Oh, let us leave. As much as I really hate lettuce, it's just so boring. You know, it really is. There are a lot of instances. Was that a bag of flies? That's a really novel little way to add an extra something something. A bag of flies. Good for Christmas, good for birthdays. Your family will love them. Get them a bag of flies, and bag of flies are us. We got small flies, big flies, red flies, yellow flies, but not any green flies. My name is Flies in My Trousers Peter, and I have got a deal for you. Either way, We'll talk about how Fly Emporium is my next business venture in a second. The thing that I was going to say, if you're still here after, quite frankly, this just disastrous commentary, my word, god damn, is that you're probably exhibiting quirks of human behavior in that humans generally would rather be in pain than bored, which I find really quite cool, but I can understand it. Like, I would definitely, want to inhibit some... Is that like a Tetris fly? Can they just keep sticking together? Is that something they can do? And that looks like, I bet you anything. Yes, it's explodey, look at that. Can the flies in this game just keep sticking together? I always assumed that the pair of flies were just born that way, but maybe all of the flies are covered in stickiness, and that whenever they accidentally bump into each other, they just combine. Okay, wait, poison mushroom, all stats down. No! It looked like normal! Oh no, hang on, poison mushroom. Ah, so I gain a poison attack, but I lose some stats. That's curious. I am not entirely sure if that is worth it, but it's at least a cool little item. I guess it did look a little bit different to Magic Mushroom. That's kind of sneaky. You add a different but very similar item to Magic Mushroom and make it negative, so you actually have to spend a moment looking to make sure it is the one that you actually want it to be. I kind of applaud that. That's a very nice little clever idea for an item there. But yeah, I feel like as humans would rather be in pain than bored, sorry. I feel like you guys would rather endure my painful attempt at entertainment rather than just be completely bored. And for using me like that, I'm okay with that. I am. It's the better I could hope for. Oh my god, a laser worm. That is not what I want right now. That is quite the deadly little foe. I wonder what the difficulty of this. Hang on. From what I've seen, is this... Yeah, they are like negative pickups. Oh my god, now they're in groups of 3. So if you pick them up, you lose the item that it is instead of gaining more, so you have to be careful. I kinda like this, the idea of adding these negative pickups that you can't just mindlessly go over, that you actually have to think about. I am very much liking this little conversion here. I mean, so far the floors have been, nothing crazy. It's just purple brick. There's definitely been prettier ones like that in Anti-Birth. But in terms of pure ideas, there are a lot of things currently that I am very much enjoying. And I'm excited to see what else happens as we go through this. I really am. And the reason I was thinking about humans being in pain outside of my usual... evil tendencies is that next to me... Ooh, how's that gonna work? Yeah, let's grab it, see what happens. Interesting. So, have I lost the ability to do... Oh no, I've lost my rocks! Don't you just hate it when you lose your rocks? Oh, that is so sad. Though actually this does give me some better ranged options than relying on a line of rocks, so I guess I will accept it, it's fine. I've had a problem recently where I keep putting myself in pain because I can't resist, which actually sounds like I'm about to say something very, very weird, but no, I am a big fan of sour things. I really, really am. I very, very much enjoy sour things, and particularly sour sweets, but I like them to be oh so godly powers. Huh. Interesting. So it's just a load of batteries. I kind of like that. That's fine. And I really, really like sour sweets. So I eat them a lot, which I think, is a fairly expected result for someone who eats sour sweets. Well, not a lot, actually. I've not had any in a while, which is why it's been such a big deal for me, the thing that I'm about to tell you. Because next to me, I have a bag of some of the sourest goddamn sweets I think I have ever had. Just ever. It's absolutely unbelievable how it's like somebody has just dipped them in acid that's not meant for human consumption, and then whoopsie, I accidentally put them in the bag. Like, they are blowing my mind, and this is a big deal because as someone who, okay, that's some extra, I like that. As someone who actually really likes sour sweets, I've obviously had them a fair amount over my life, and I've built a kind of tolerance. So a lot of stuff that people are like, oh my god, this is sour, I'm like, I actually can't taste anything even slightly sour here. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're crazy. I have quite the tolerance. So when I have something and it's actually sour, whoa, boy, you can be sure that that is a sour little morsel going on. And indeed, it is. But the thing that happened with them, at least initially, before I get to my original point, not that I would ever want to meander around what I'm saying, I would never tangent while tangenting, is that there was a sweet shop in town going out of business recently, so it had like a really big sale and everything, and I'm normally not a big person for sweets, which I feel like is a very big thing to say. Like, you know that adult responsibility has crushed you like a child having its future taken away when you start to feel like, no, I'm not actually a big fan of sweets anymore, because I'm really not. I don't have a big inspiration to eat them. You know, when you're younger, it's like, oh my god, it's like crack, you know? And then crack is like, oh my god, it's like crack. And don't feed kids crack. Don't do it. I'm serious now. Okay? Good. And, you know, everyone likes sweets, and I'm like, I don't really care for them that much, and I feel like that's really sad, because I want to. I feel like my childhood has been taken away from me, and oh my god. Either way, a sweet shop was closing down, and it had a sale on, so, you know, going past, I'm like, you know what? Why not? Because it was an imported sweet, it was an American sweet shop, so there's stuff that you can't normally get, and I'm like, you know what, I'll treat myself. I will treat myself. I deserve a treat. Yeah, I do. So we got some stuff, and I was with Daddy at the time, and she was like, you know what, I'm gonna get some taffy, because she likes taffy. I think taffy's awful, but, you know, each to their own. I'm not gonna judge her, but she won't be around for much longer. Either way, that's what I ended up getting for her. But then she was also like, actually, I kind of really like bonbons. You know, I like bonbons. Are they ice skates? You feel slippy. Oh my god, what an item! Alright, there is something very cool about the idea of Death himself coming at you while gliding gracefully on some ice skates. That is quite awesome, my word. Oh, wafer is very nice to get. Oh my god, look at this. This is great. She was like, I like some bonbons. I kind of want some bonbons. So I was like, you know what? You can have some bonbons. I'll get you some bonbons. Yeah, I will. Because that's, of course, how we talk to each other. And they were sold out of the normal ones. But then I spied a sort of triangle-shaped bag filled with blue bonbon-looking sweets, which is what we were after. I'm like, awesome, done. And, you know, she thought they looked like bonbons as well. Basically, we were bonbon confirmed, okay? We'd spotted the target, and we bring them home. I forgot that I wasn't flying for a second there. Oh my god, I can bash into rocks and stuff while like this. That's kind of cool. So while I'm shifting, at the very least, that's good, because I can't just throw myself into, so this is not good. Ice skates are, again, a really cool idea for an item. There is some seriously inspired stuff going on here, but at the same time, I can't do it. It's so fast. So we brought them home, and then we actually kind of forgot about them for like a week. They just kind of sat there, and then, you know, one afternoon, she was like, actually, I kind of want a bonbon. And I was like, yeah, let's have a fucking bonbon. Let's do it. Let's push the boat out. Yeah, nerds. And we opened the packet, and I was awaiting my turn to grab one, and she picked one out of the bag and popped it in her mouth and started to eat it. And then it happened, something I will never forget, because it was one of the most magical things I've ever experienced. Again, I forgot that I'm not flying there. That is definitely my bad. That's definitely my bad. And the reaction that she had, because she hates sour sweets. Obviously, you can tell where this was going. She really, really does not like sour sweets. They don't play well with her. She doesn't like them. It's not something she enjoys. So she put this, air quotes, bonbon in her mouth, thinking it was a bonbon, when actually it turned out to be these most sour sweets ever that I have known to exist. Was that a jar? Was that a brain in a jar? Oh my god, it's a brain in a jar! Oh, once again, the enemy, fucking, like, the idea of the enemies and the items in this, oh, that is truly, truly excellent. I love it, I really do. That is amazing. So obviously, it turned out to be a super sour sweet. Now, even when you expect it to be sour, you at least have a chance to brace yourself, but it still kind of hurts. But when you just, immediately go full on something sour and it just coats your mouth and it's acidic glory, if you're not someone who likes that, that suddenly becomes kind of a problem because you end up, well, looking like you just started chewing a wasp. And indeed, that is what happened. And I may have broken down laughing. I may have ended up in tears laughing because it literally looks like from the moment that she realized what had just happened, and this is in fact not a bonbon, but freaking nuclear runoff. Her face, it looked like somebody had activated a vacuum cleaner between her eyes. And her entire face just went it's like somebody had punched her in the gut. At which point I was like, maybe I shouldn't have been. Maybe I should be like, are you okay? Is everything alright there? What's going on? But I cannot exaggerate enough the transition from serene, everything is fine, to, oh my god, there is a spider in my mouth. The kind of face you would make if that happened, And it was amazing. It was absolutely it's like somebody just vacuum packed her face. And she's like, ah! And I'm like, wow, is it really that bad? Jesus, I'm excited then. Give me one of them. So I had one and I'm like, okay, yeah, that is quite the sour little article there. Whoa, I love it though. Give me them. So I've had them for a while, and obviously I didn't just walk off while she was in sour pain. I waited a couple seconds to collect the bag of sweets before walking off, and I've had them next to me now for a while to just slowly be tempted by as I have them. But the thing is, I can't have more than one at a time because they are so sour that they do actually burn layers of skin off my tongue, and generally speaking, you don't really want something that is going to burn your tongue off. But to take this back down to humans would rather be in pain than bored, I have this kind of like, even though I know if I have one more, it's going to be agony in my mouth, it's going to hurt like all hell, I still kind of want to have one because I know that I really like it, and I'm kind of not really doing anything right now, I could probably just, just one more. So I'm there holding it, and I try and just give it a little like, and it's like, oh god, it really is so painful. Oh my god, what was I thinking? And I'm like, no, I must stop, okay? I must stop. This was a terrible idea. Why did I think that this is something I needed right now? But then a couple seconds later, I'm like, well, not a couple seconds, a couple minutes more accurately, I'm like, well, I kind of want one more, one more won't hurt, right? That won't finish me off. And that's just been happening for a couple days. So currently, my tongue is so rough you could smooth wood with it. And it's not a good state for it to be in. It really, really isn't. These ice skates are so difficult. Ooh, health way up. That's a nice little pill. That was way more than I expected. Oh, careful. Careful. I do want to see how far I can get with this, of course. Slash. The sound it makes is so awesome. Oh my god, when I go the super form with the speed, it is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, there we go. I got some of them. Oh god, the slashing of the blood, the sloshing up and down. Oh, it really is quite excellent. I want to try and get to the item room, of course, because I need something that will give me a little bit of a power boost here before I really, really do die. And come on, I don't know what that is. Hits you like a... Oh! My... God! The rocks are back! The rocks are back, everyone! The rocks are back. Look, I didn't expect confuddled. Oh no, my controls have been inverted. Let's just wait for that to run out before I go anywhere. So, Can we talk about the fact that I'm just permanently firing waves and waves of rock because I picked up puberty? Now, I don't know about you guys. Maybe your experience was different from mine, but what I remember was not just consistently spewing rocks everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. Can you please run out, Confuddled Pill? Please. Please run out. I can't do anything until I can actually be in the correct way. Come on, please. Why are you lasting this long? Don't tell me it's permanent. Say it ain't so. I will not go. I want to be able to at least enjoy having these rocks as my tears for a little bit. Health way down? Well, fortunately, that didn't happen because we don't have any health to really lose. Let's try. Oh my God, we're good. We're good. And no, I don't want a second Confuddled Pill. Thank you very much. That is definitely not something I am looking for. God damn, this is really getting quite ridiculous. Anything going on there? No. I just want something to give me a little bit of a step up here, but it's just not happening. Alright, let's do that then. This should be quite effective at killing them, yes. And we get ourselves half a heart, with the wafer is very, very good. That was nearly a disaster of unparalleled proportions. What do we got down here? Ooh. Ooh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's have a look. Alright, we got ourselves a present for 2 hearts. Don't really want that. Let's absolutely annihilate him. That's pretty cool. I guess I will take the pen. There's a slice of pizza. It's a slice of pizza. Not that I think it's probably not worth it, but I do want to do the mum fight just to see if it's changed a little bit. But how cool is this item? How awesome is that? But yeah, I've basically spent my last few days just trying to really cyanide. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna kill me, isn't it? Please tell me it means I have this long to do this floor, not just I have this long to live in general as a run. Please tell me that's not so. Oh my God, this is so cool. What an awesome freaking set of... Ooh, ourselves some fire mine. I'll take that. Yes, I will. Health way up. Let's take another one of them. What are you? Range up. Confuddle. Don't want you. And you are... I see, I was hoping for a cure, but let's see how this happens. Oh, where you at? Yes, that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Okay, let's grab Polaroid. Oh, good. Yeah, the cyanide's got away. I kind of like that, though. A pill that basically means complete the floor right the hell now, or you will be on death's door. Dead's door. Door's dead. Death's door. Need I say any more? That kind of killed it, admittedly, but, you know, we got there in the end. Got there in the end. Oh, this is so powerful. Like, holy hell. This is so unbelievably powerful. What a great item. Just what a great run. Just great fun. Everything about this. We're super speedy. We're scythe-reeling rock frickin' terrakinesis all up in here. I love me some terrakinesis. Much better than pyrokinesis. Not as good as general telekinesis, but I will take terrakinesis. It's not terrible. Terrakinesis isn't terrible. Lay on hands? Yeah, I'll take sulfuric acid. Lay on hands is a very, very cool pill, by the way. In case you don't know, Lay on hands is an ability in World of Warcraft that fully heals you no matter what health you're on, and it's kind of a last-ditch effort, you know, I need saving right now. So a pill, Lay on hands, gives you one item as kind of a last-ditch effort. I need a good item right now, I'm going to die. Obviously, there might be another meaning I'm not aware of, but that is what I think when I hear a Lay on hands pill, and in that case, it's quite thematically appropriate, you know? I love it when things are thematically appropriate, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, I just keep glancing at them, even while recording them. These lovely sour balls next to me, and I just want to suck on them. But I can't, because my tongue can't take it, and oh my God, I realized what I just said. I really did. So they've been kind of a big part of my life, which is really weird. Yeah, these sour sweets have been a big part of my life, but from giving me one of the best memories, because I will never forget the look on Danny's face when she accidentally had a sweet this sour. She looked like she was dying. And now the fact that I'm just so tempted by them, even though I know I shouldn't be, even though I know it's bad for me to keep nomming on them. I just want to nom. I just want to nom. Is that so hard? Is that so hard? But yeah, so far, this character and this mod is very, very swell. It really is. Like, the ideas on display are awesome. The execution maybe could be better, especially on the floor designs and the enemy designs. But in terms of just pure creativity, it's very, very good. And look, this item, this is like higher than Dr. Fetus or Epic Fetus level of you just win. Apparently, all you need to do to succeed is acquire puberty. And I don't know, is there a message there? I feel like maybe there isn't. But look at this, I'm just swinging a scythe and causing waves of goddamn earth to destroy all who stand before me. And that is fantastic, isn't it? It lives. Yes, it is. You know it. Ooh, we could go straight to the void floor, but I don't want to, because I want to see how the Hush handles this. Yes, I do, because based on the damage it's doing, it should absolutely thrash him. Feel like I don't want either of them, because I don't want it to ruin anything. No, I don't really need that either. I mean, granted, it's not like I needed a power boost on this floor, but I still kind of wanted one, you know? Is that too much to ask? Bob's brain! No, not gonna happen. Let's boogie on in here. And yeah, that is quite an impressively large amount of damage. That's very, very nice, just the sea of rocks. And I am happy it, of course, can actually affect a flying target. Yeah, it's doing a really nice, reasonable amount of damage there. And I am powering up my shift really, really high, because obviously I'm doing a load of damage really fast across this. So I can just permanently be in death mode. I mean, maybe this character is a little bit on the powerful side, but then again, it's mainly the items that have done this, so I can't entirely blame it on the character. Ain't that right, Hushy boy? Oh, ain't that right? Death comes for you. You knew it would only be a matter of time. Talking about swell, why is swell an expression for something being good? Like, I don't actually get that. You know, pardon me. You know what? We go to the void so often at the moment that I actually kind of miss just killing Isaac. So, actually, the game just crashed. There we go, I return. This time allowed to actually participate in this floor. Nothing seems too different, but then again, you never know until we actually reach our goal of Isaac over in the deep, dark recess. Well, it's not really that dark, and it's not really Recess, but Recess, of course, fantastic show. Really, really good show. I wish school was more like Recess. I mean, especially when I was younger, like, come on, Recess, pretty good fucking show. I'd say it's up there with Dexter's Laboratory for me, which, again, pretty freaking good show. You know, we're talking classic SpongeBob level here, and I don't give the Bob praise out lightly. But yeah, talking of swell, why is swell a freaking sign? Ultra Greed, he's greedy. Hey, we have like a mini Ultra Greed firing coin tiers. I like that. Why is it a good thing? Because it is never good when something swells. Oh, Isaac. Oh, the destruction. Like, think about it. What could swell that would be a good thing? Like, you could do it metaphorically, like your bank account swells, you know? But in terms of a physical swellness a word? Swelling, swellness, swelling? I you know what I'm saying, alright? In terms of a physical, this is happening. Error 404, texture not found. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Why would you want anything to swell? Think of any of your body parts. You don't want them to turn into bulbous, spongy masses that swelled up, do you? Like that, you would never want that. You don't want anything you're holding to suddenly swell up. If your glass started swelling up and just shattered as it grew in size, there's nothing about swelling that is, ironically, swell. Why? Where did that come from? Who was the first person to decide that swelling is a good thing? Because I think I need to have words with them. That's interesting. A new boss that we never got to see. I kind of like it, though. Did she just shrink as she fired tears? Which meant that for once there is an actual enemy that fires blood tears that is actually using their own blood. Ooh. That's kind of ridiculous. Also, did you see the size of that void portal? That would be terrifying if you didn't have the damage to deal with that quickly. My word. Oh my god, it's a fucking mega poopy! Or a poopy fatty, whichever one you want to call it. I like that a lot. What is in this room? Ooh. Weird-eyed pins. And then we just have Blue Baby like we expected. Alright, guys, that is the Devil's Harvest with this lovely scythe-wielding character as a compliment to it. Let me know what you thought, like you've enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.